Hello everyone, my name is Ripper Rewinds, and welcome to this new game called Hearts of Iron 4. I have not actually played any of the Hearts of Irons before, so this is my first game of the series, if you will. Right, so we can go over here and click new single player. I've been playing just a little bit, just so I know what's up. So I would know what to play and how to play. So we're gonna click on January 1st of 1936. Excuse me. Alright. The gathering storm. Dark times are coming. In Europe, Hitler has consolidated his powers and his attention to the now increasing drawn beyond Germany's borders. Mussolini's Italy continues to embark on daring military ventures, while the Empire of Japan stands poised to attack China in Asia. Almost 20 years have passed since the end of the Great War, and the world yet again has been dubbed in gasoline. A single spark may be all it takes. Right, so if you guys don't know, before they called World War I, it was called the Great War, the War to End All Wars, you know, etc. So yeah, we're gonna go to this one because we gotta do the build up and everything. Now, I'm not gonna pick any of these dudes, right, or these countries. We're gonna pick another country. We will play as recruit because I am still not sure what I'm doing. I need I still gotta, you know, learn a little bit more of the basics, and maybe the next series I do of this one, then we will do that. So Iron Man mode is not gonna be on because you gotta save at any moment. Historical focuses, we're not gonna pick that. So yeah, I turned down the settings just a little bit so I could be able to record it, because now if not it'll be a little bit laggy. Right. So who are we gonna play as? I already said we're not gonna play any of the major ones, so not the United States, not Britain, France, the German Reich, or Italy, none of those. We're gonna choose a small little country and try to build it up from there. We're gonna see how that goes. So one country I have in mind is Guatemala. It's right over here, right nearby Mexico. This purple state here. This will be us. So his leader is George Ubico. Ideology is not aligned, so most of the people are not aligned in any type of party. The government is an authoritarian regime, so we could click on that. There's never any elections, and the ruling party is not aligned. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do with that, and we're gonna start it off. Ooh, the bell. So this is the first episode in the newest series. I still have not finished my Ireland or Stellaris series yet, but so those will still be coming out, so do not freak out about anything. Now, I don't know how I would be able to rename things. Well, okay, actually, yes, I do. If you comment, I will rename any theaters that are going on. I will rename them as the commenters, so keep that in mind. Okay, so this is us. Here we are. We gotta pick a focus. So one thing we're gonna do immediately off the bat, actually we can't do that yet. I'm gonna try to go for a fascist. So it'll be Fascist Guatemala. Political effort, because we need to start getting fascism on the rise. We also have only 2 research slots, so that's very bad for us. So we will start researching some stuff quickly. You'll do infantry equipment 1, and we'll go over here and start with construction. Okay, good. So that's in order. Now we have free civilian factories. How many military factories do we have, actually? We have 1. Okay, that's actually fine for the moment. Build another civilian factory here. I guess some infrastructure as well. We got it. We have no divisions of basic training, so let me just unpause and make the world go fast. This is going to be our division template here. So this is what each unit looks like. We can't do much right now, so we'll just start training some dudes. Right here in Guatemala, please. Thank you. And we are lacking resources. We need resources to produce these guns. See, now since I don't have the materials, it just produces the stuff a whole lot slower. Or maybe not a whole lot slower, but just a little bit slower. Okay, so let's start. Just right, gotta click on that guy. New army. We'll hire a new person. Sure, since you're the only one. And we'll put our front line right here. And over here. This will be our original, the way we're gonna do it. This is how we're gonna attack. We're gonna grab a little piece of land. And matter of fact, we gotta start training you. So exercise. There we go. Fast speed. Faster. Go. So what do we have as our government? We have volunteer only for conscription, which gives us a recruitable population of 1.5. I'm probably going to want to change this to limited conscription to increase our manpower. Our manpower is what we use to make our armies and stuff. We have trade laws. I'm probably going to change this to free trade because it's just a little bit better on the factory output, resource time, and construction speed. So, yeah. Civilian economy, I'm probably going to put that into... Yeah, I'm probably going to put this into partial mobilization. And one of the first things that we're going to try to get is a fascist. A person who will support fascism. Because we're going to try to become Fascist Guatemala. Okay, diplomacy. Some people like us, some people don't. We can actually go check over here in America. Airplanes divisions. We are guaranteed by the Maroon Doctrine. Yeah, there you go. That's the name of it. So if we go here, we got to go into the volume just a little bit. We are being guaranteed. Our independence is guaranteed by the United States. Now we will probably backstab them later on, so that's that. For the moment, there's not much to do, so we could take a look at the world. Actually, no. Trade. We need to find steel. Find someone. The German Reich. I can't because then I will stop building stuff. What about Cuba? Well, it's democratic. Okay. So let's just take a look at the world meanwhile we're at it. See the Guatemalan theater. This is what I'm going to try to rename here. Can I do it? Settings. Yeah, okay. I can. So this is what the world looked like in 1936. So we have the Panama Canal. That's controlled by the United States. Panama there. San Jose. Peru. Brazil. We had the United Kingdom, the Netherlands, and France over here in South America. France owned a whole big part of Africa. And then so did the United Kingdom, as you can see. And Portugal did too. It owned some little parts. There's... What is this? Liberia? Are you a puppet state of America? No, huh. I thought it was because of the flag. Portugal's still down here. France. South Africa is actually was its own country. Actually, it's smaller now. I believe it only goes up to here or so. Okay, so you are in the Allies faction with other nations, which is the United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and the British Raj. So we'll show you that right now in a bit. This game always starts off with Italy attacking Ethiopia, so that's Italy will take over this little piece of land here. France owns that right there. The United Kingdom owns Egypt. Yugoslavia was still here. Czechoslovakia, Austria, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria,
Poland, Lithuania. There you go. Excuse me. There's there. Wait, no. Latvia. Estonia. The British Raj. They controlled India back in the day. Hello. What's going on here? There is a border conflict with the state. Oh, this is the People's Republic of China. Yeah, this is what modern China kind of is. Communism. Yeah. And then China was, what was the original China? Non-aligned. Japan owned part of more of Asia. France actually owned, what was this? Vietnam? There you go. Netherlands owned all of Indonesia and Australia. So was Australia. And a bunch of little islands out there. So that's what the world looks like at the moment. How goes everything else? It's going slow. It's going very slow. Our political effort's almost done though. In 2 more days. So we can start. We'll get a whole bunch of political power. Invite the fascists and be able to convert into fascists. Right, so let's go back over here. Collective ethos, yes. And fascist. Manuel Arroyo. Daily fascism support plus 0.10. Fascism on the rise. The Guatemalan people have a noble history. Oh, excuse me. The Guatemalan people have a noble history. A history they have been made to forget under the weak and cowardly rule of non-aligned. They claim to represent the people, but can be so feasible as states enforce the will of the people? Only by spilling blood upon these traitors, we can fulfill our destiny. The fascist speakers in Guatemala have made it no secrets of what they think of our current rulership and political system. Speeches like these have tapped into the public dissent that is particularly pronounced in the more conservative sections of the military. So, the higher ups may harbor unspoken sympathies, so we can increase the chance of internal support for a fascist coup, or increase the chance for a popular support for a fascist coup. Wait, what? Oh, the younger generations will bring up the torch. I guess popular, sure. We're still lacking resources. We have 5 convoys, but it's not we could do much with them because then we can't build anything. We have 82 political power at the moment. The collective ethos is kind of dropping it by 1, unfortunately. I'm getting a lot of it from the recruit difficulty. As you can see, there's just a little sliver of the fascists. Let me change the tab and see if it hasn't changed yet, but it's right there. Right, so what do we have? We have an air base here. So yeah, we have a little air base and some naval bases. Right, so let's talk a little bit of the tab. This is the default menu. How it looks like, everything just looks like how it is. The strategic menu. See there, yeah, strategic navy menu. So right here you can see that green means that's under your control and red doesn't. Yeah. Or they are outside the operational range. Yeah. Because we click on strategic air mode. And we can take a look at this. We have no air supremacy because we have no planes. Makes sense. We can click on the supply areas. So as you can actually, we're actually taking a little bit of attrition, but that's because we're training our troops. We're doing okay. The average, yeah, we're gonna increase that. We have 1 naval base. We can also check out the. Oh, did not mean to do that. the states. So you can see Mexico has some states. I don't know why. I guess it's just the colors just change them. You can see the American states, the Canadian states, even though they're more provinces. Let's see where else. The Soviet Union. It starts to break apart into all these little states out here. We can also check out the resistance map mode, but we don't have any resistance, so because I haven't conquered anybody. Crap, why do I keep doing that? The resources. So as you can see, we have 6 chromium. There's just a lot of chromium in this area. Cuba has some iron, or was it steel? Is it right? Steel, yeah. 160 chromium. Wow. I think I'm gonna invade Cuba soon or later. Oh, hold on, my little dog wants to open the door again. You may enter. Okay. Yeah, but Cuba actually has a lot of stuff there. It does have a lot of chromium in the area, so that's that. So as you can see this up here, we get 1 army experience, and we're getting some of it from our troops training. There we go. Sorry, I couldn't think of it. All right, so we're gonna take a look at diplomatic mode. So I'm glad we like ourselves. We can click over here. Oh wait, never mind. Nope. The rest of the world appears to be very neutral with us. And we check out the factions map mode. So you can see UK with the Commonwealth is the allies. See? We can modify the government. Excellent. What can we change now? Voluntarily? No, we're gonna need limited conscription. Unless there's something else that I could bump my stuff with. Buff it. That's fine. Limited conscription. We're gonna need it. So you can see out the UK and the Commonwealth. There's the Axis right there. In Comintern. That's the... So the Axis is the Axis, you know, Germany. Traditionally, it was Germany, Italy, and Japan. And the Comintern was the Soviet Union and its Soviet states. Are you your own countries? You are. Interesting. So where is there fighting going on? Fighting is going on over here. So this is actually gonna go pretty slow because we are a little tiny country. Okay, we're kind of big, but we're kind of tiny. We're only what? How many provinces are we? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 4 provinces. You can see right here, this says drop a nuclear bomb. We don't have the technology. We don't. Well, I don't want to drop an atomic bomb on my own country. Essentially, that's really bad. Good. We have gotten infantry equipment in the Spanish Civil War. Now just keep the time going back on. The Spanish Civil War. A civil war has erupted in Spain. Several generals are seeking to overthrow the current government in Madrid and have issued a proclamation. A large portion of the Spanish armed forces have answered their call to arms. The right-wing nationalists have occupied much of Spain, including the overseas territories. Loyal to faction and the volunteers have assembled under the left-wing Republican government, determined to resist the push to their last breath. The battle has begun for Spain. National Spain has declared war on Spain. Good. Infantry equipment. Right, so up here, as you can see this is world tension. That basically allows, as a democracy, or not aligned, but democracy pretty much, we can't do much. We can't begin wars. We can't really do anything. So that's why I'm deciding to go fascist. Now, democracies and stuff like that needs a lot of world tension before they can get into stuff. If we go fascist, we can start stuff whenever we feel like it. And that's what we're going to do. Right. We're going to go support equipment. Support weapons. Which gives us breakthrough defense for a bunch of stuff. And this over here. Nationalism focus. It costs us political power, but that's okay. Why are you I did pick you. Oh, okay, I'm just waiting. So, the major countries in the world, like, or not the major countries, the main bunch of the countries actually have special, you know, focus trees. So this is a generic one, because it just is. We weren't one of the big countries back in this era. So the United States has its own. The United Kingdom has its own special focus tree. France, Spain, national Spain, the German Reich, Italy, Poland, the Soviet Union, Japan, China. So a bunch of the big players from the era have their own focus trees, which adds bonuses and stuff. So we could probably check to see if the United States is doing something. No, not yet. Let's see. United Kingdom, what's your focus tree about? Home defense. I think that is a... Oh, yeah. So, I believe that might be a regular one. No, be a generic. This one. I think this is... I believe this is a specialized one. Yeah, that's definitely a special one. What is it? What is Italy working on? Come on. No. China has one for sure. No? Well, they're not doing it then. Japan. Really? You puppeted what? Oh, you're a puppet. Interesting. I don't think Brazil does. No. But this is us right here. So we're going down the fascist route. Next, after that, we're gonna... Maybe after we complete this one or this one, we're gonna start going down the industrial effort. And start getting those free civilian factories and free military factories. And grab an extra research slot down here, because that'll really help us buff our research. Actually, it will give us an entire research slot. So instead of only researching 2 things, we can research 3 things. Alright. What else is there? Synthetic oil. Synthetic refinery. Reduce dependency on oil process to manufacture substitutes from other substances and materials can be researched. Oh, really? Oh, that's kind of cool. I actually did not... I totally missed this. We are going to need it, so... Might as well start it. Bite the bullet. So, unfortunately, so we are outnumbered. So we're going to need at least 4 or 5 troops here in order to take on El Salvador. As you can see, our national spirit. Oh, yes, that's another thing that's also that special. So some of the main countries have special ones. This is just a generic one. Let me see, does Mexico have one? Details. No. Yeah, you guys do. America. The Great Depression, they're getting that, yeah. Home of the free, yeah. And I think those are generic. Let me find one for sure who has them. The German Reich. The bitter losers. This is bitterness over the defeat of the Great War dominates the politics of the nation. Yeah. General staff. These guys. British Scoltism? I think that's how you pronounce that. The war to end all wars, that was World War One. And that's just some dude. I don't know if Ireland has one. Not right now. Victory of the Great War. Disjointed government. Protected by the Magneton Line. That's interesting. And what's this? Magneton Agreement. So what they did, they built up all of this right here. It's nothing but a series of forts, you know, to defend against the German Reich if they decide to ever attack again. But they left all of this open because tanks can't go through trees, and that's common knowledge. You don't have anything. You have the choice plot. Sure. And home of the revolutionary. So yes, a bunch of these countries have their own, you know, special ones, but us as a generic, playing as just another country, not really. We still need 2 steel. How goes the nationalism focus? It's almost there. Technology, still a long way away. Construction. Kind of slow. Civilian economy, we gotta change that. And we might be able to change that soon. Because that civilian economy is minus 30, is it? Is that what it said? Minus 30, yeah. Excellent. Let's start getting these free stuff. We need it. And we can modify the government. Civilian economy, was it? Thought I was gonna change this one first. Yeah, I was gonna change this one first. So we'll do that. Now we have a new nationalism, national spirit, and we have nationalism. Daily fascist support, plus 0.10. As you can see, the fascist wedge is growing. So, okay, this national unity. This basically means you gotta, they gotta take over 70% of the country in order to make a country capitulate. Right. The games of the 11th. I don't. My Roman numerals get all. I don't know them that well. Duh! It actually says it right here, so I was correct. Right. The 11th Olympic Games were recently held in Berlin, Germany. Attended by the athletes from 49 different nations across the world, the 1936 Summer Olympics were the first in history to have enjoyed limited live television coverage. The games were a significant propaganda victory for the German Reich, for the German regime, which spent lavishly on the event. German athletes saw the most successes, winning 33 gold medals, while the Americans came in second with 24. 4 of these were won by Jesse Owens, the single most successful athlete of the games. The games are concluded. Keep in mind, notice how it said the Germans spent lavishly on it. During this time, they really did not have the money to do that. So it caused inflation. I don't know at this point in history, but earlier their money was all basically worthless for the most part. Because they just kept printing it, and inflation got to it. Right, how far are we? Still got some times away to do for some stuff. But for now, that is it for this episode. I know a lot hasn't happened because it's really slow in the very beginning. Later on, it'll start picking up as it is the Spanish Civil Wars that we started. And the Soviet Union sending volunteer forces. But for this episode, that is it. So let me tell you a little bit of the plan. The plan is going to be, we move in here, and then we take in Honduras, and then, what is this? Nicaragua. And then we go to Costa Rica, and then Panama. So we're gonna just take over all of this. So Central America will become ours. And then maybe we'll start expanding into South America, or we'll actually take out these little islands. So it'll be like more of an island-based nation, if you will. But that will be in later episodes. But for now, thank you all for watching. My name is Robert Rewinds. If you would like your name to be in a video, just please comment below. Liking and subscribing does help out a lot too. And that's pretty much it. So thank you all for watching. Once again, my name is Robert Rewind. Don't forget to rewind, and thanks for watching.